Hey guys, it's Frank here with Game 3 of the Grand Finals between Snoxtar and msrm. Grand Finals of TANC 19 on patch 0.1.1. We're going to see Snoxtar opening up with an Iron Vault in the lower left and an Iron Vault for msrm in the upper right. We're going to see basically this perfect little dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies as the Sugar Plum Fairies as the Hexen circle each other. This Hexen's going to catch the meat farm going down just outside of the vision camp for msrm and going to continue walking forward, but I don't know what the... Oh, I guess the point is to see if the opener was Conclave first or Iron Vault first. Might even see the first Brute pop out, but... Alright, scouts the... Snoxtar scouts the Iron Vault, doesn't see anything else, and both Hexen teleport back to their respective bases. First Gaunt is out. First Brute is out for both sides. And it looks like, okay, the meat farm for Snoxtar is going to be right outside of the health camp. Interesting that msrm doesn't build a meat farm in front of the camp that you're going to capture first. I would think that you would want the HP buffer of all those fell hogs to be on the camp to go after first, but I might need a much more skilled Infernal player to explain that to me. Alright, health camp is taken, health camp is taken. Oh, interesting though. It looks like Snoxtar comes out of this with 5 Fiends as well. So did it just not matter? Brute's going to initiate, and all these Fiends are going to come around back to get that extra DPS. Oh, and these poor Foul Hogs are just getting slaughtered, absolutely annihilated by these large, imposing, and just like, frankly, far too like overpowered Shadow Demons. Frost Giant, if you're watching this, the Fell Hogs desperately need a buff. I think a lot of players have been asking for that, so if you're listening, if you're watching, please buff the Fell Hogs. Alright, the Brute's going to initiate these oozes over here at the energy regen camp. I don't necessarily think that this is for any actual energy regen so much as it is for the creep bounty that they're going to give. Hexen's going to enjoy, I don't know, 3 seconds inside of the energy regen. Oh, he is going to park there. Okay, Hexen hangs out there. All of these Fiends are going to come down and challenge this health camp, but they're going to see the Foul Hogs being cute and imposing and just leave. Oh, catches this expansion. Stay there. Stay. Wants to scout the rest of the tech instead. Sees this conclave being built, but all the oh, and cancels, gets the cancel. I don't know if that cancel was necessary. I guess to keep the top health capped out. Okay, but all these Fiends, yeah, more Fiends is better than less Fiends. This is Ling Wars all over again. Alright, and these Fiends are going to get chased all the way back home, or possibly back to the meat farm, where the free units can help them defend. Alright, 3 Brutes, a couple of Gaunts, and a Hexen. Yeah, look, the light from the Hexen staff like illuminates this Gaunt every time it goes back, and it's illuminating the Brute too. It's just so cool. I wonder if there's going to be more effects like that with other units, because I don't think I've seen another unit have that effect where it can like cause another unit to have a glow around it. It's kind of cool. Anyway, lighting effects aside, Snoxtar briefly takes this health camp before msrm takes it right back. And in retaliation, these Fiends are going to mow through these poor defenseless little Fell Hogs, which are actually putting up a good fight, hilariously enough, just because they're sitting on their own health camp. The Fiends aren't able to kill the meat farm just because the Fell Hogs regenerate too quickly on that health camp to get taken down. Go Fell Hogs. Alright, the Imps are going to turn around and like fire a couple of shots off at these Fiends, but I don't think it does all that much damage. Actually, you know what? Let's check how much damage these Imps do. Their Ember does 6 damage. Okay, so it In high enough numbers, I guess it does. And this is quite a few Gaunts and a couple of Brutes that are coming to be aggressive on the expansion here. We're going to see another meat farm just finishing up. I would take that out first, honestly. Felhog's OP. Okay, so we do see a Super Stone go down. We see 2 Magmadons getting their Stompy Stomps out. But these Gaunts are wedged right behind the Luminite mine. I think it's a pretty safe spot for them to be, just so there's not that much surface area for the Fiends to get around them. But Snoxtar is definitely going to lose all of this army. msrm is going to lose all this army and is now, like, very solidly behind in supply. I say that, but msrm is also floating a little bit of Luminite, so maybe some of that can get bought back here shortly. Another Gaunt gets caught. Yeah, and this Brute, this lonely Brute's just going to go back home. So we see a small squad of Gaunts and a single Brute coming back out, trying to, just trying to shore up the defenses. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, the Felhogs stay back at the meat farm. msrm, what are you doing? You don't have the supply for this. You just lost a fight. You need to go back and recuperate. Okay, and they are going to manage to get away from... Alright. Okay, I thought they were going to attack the Magmadon while it was still stomping. Huge catch with the Nightfall Infestation, so now all those units are slowed. They're going to get caught by the second Magmadon, which is going to get a couple of stomps off. And now... Yeah, now we're seeing almost double the supply for Snoxtar, who I think is in a great position to counterattack. Yeah, there's a Weaver out, but I don't think that would be enough to defend a committed attack here. This poor little Felhog is going to get taken out. Also, if we could get a Felhog plushie, Frost Giant, I know you're never going to watch this video, but Felhog plushie, please. Okay, so these Fiends are going to continue to try and get that vision camp, but it resets, so it doesn't really matter because now neither side gets the vision camp. You see a third that is, yeah, nearly saturated over here on the side of Snoxtar. And we don't see a third. Okay, we see a third just getting started for msrm, and it's going to be on the downslope of the main, not over here at the super far expansion, which is going to mean that this Therium is going to be a little bit harder to get, but just drops down a Shrine instead. I think those resources could have been better spent on army units, personally. But Snoxtar's not being aggressive, so I guess if msrm is going to be allowed to train up units again, that's a choice that we will see happen. Plague Axe is just finishing up for Snoxtar. I don't think we see the Ritual Chamber. Did it already finish? For msrm, let's have a look. If we could find there we go. We do find the army. Okay, Plague Axes are done, and Reaper's Rush is finished. So we've got fully upgraded Gaunts here, but they're not standing on Shrouds, so they don't get the. And msrm's got like enough Animus to do it. I think that's a minor misplay. Does 2 Fiends really matter all that much? Probably not, but. That Fiend could have soaked up hits that the Gaunts took instead. We see a lot more Clown Caves going down, and it makes sense since msrm's got the fully upgraded Gaunts. I don't know if Snoxtar's clicked on one of his opponent's Gaunts yet, but creeping right now is the best idea. Like, your units are taking damage, they're paying an HP for a fight that. Like, they're going to need that health later on for when eventually Snoxtar is going to be aggressive, if that day ever comes. Okay, so we see the Therium camp being taken. Oh, here we go. And Snoxtar's taking the center, which is going to be a huge boost. So this is going to be Snoxtar's 4th. Yeah, it looks like it's Snoxtar's 4th. And we already see a ton of Weavers. And a Magmadon. Okay, now we see the Fiends and Gaunts marching one by one. Hurrah. Alright, Magmadon's going to mow the lawn to allow the Weavers and Gaunts a method to get in there. But we already see a bunch of Shroud Stones here that are going to help initiate and defend. You see a meat farm getting down there, and it's nearly complete. A bunch of Skulls of Shetta, Weavers harpooning Weavers, and yeah, MSRM's army is just simply too small. Even with good pulls like that, I don't think that it's ever going to be enough. The Fiends are getting in, making enough contact, and yeah, there's a GG from MSRM.